Because there are two this month, March, is not only International Women's Day, it's also Women's History. I keep calling it History, but Women's History Month. I don't remember which theme is which, but I know that obviously, because it's about women, it's really about uplifting women and empowering women through education and other things. So um, I just wanted to mention that. I had mentioned it in the beginning of my at the first of the month in my live what the two different themes were, but yeah, I think every day is International Women's Day personally, not just the 8th of March. Rerun the world, girls. Right now, yeah. Let me make my way to my mat and we'll get on with this practice. I don't know. I had a ring light, which I have used in the past to try to get more light in here, and it doesn't really work very well. I found it's always been better if I just pull back the curtains as much as I can. Okay, I think this can work. Move it back just a little bit more. Should be okay here, I think. Yeah, good enough. Okay, so we grab if you have a strap or something, strap light nearby, grab it just so we can get a little bit of shoulder um, integration going, activation, mobility, all those things. Oh dear. Cat forgets on everything. Okay. I'm just going to have that there for now. Come into your comfortable seated position. Ooh, whoops. I feel very un I feel unflexible and oops. Uh-oh. Oh dear. I hope I didn't I heard a rip. Oops. I might have pulled that a little bit too hard. I feel very inflexible this morning. Anyways. Ah, so bring your hands together at the heart. Namaste, everyone. Or namaste, ladies. Oh. And here is to a wonderful practice, honoring each and every one of you. I feel very privileged to be able to share my yoga practice with you, my viewpoint on yoga and the philosophy and the stories and all the things. And I'm very honored that you choose or have chosen me to be your guide. Um, I don't know if I've expressed it enough, but feel like I have, but just in case, I truly do appreciate each and every one of you. So thank you so much for your support before COVID, all through COVID and beyond. Thank you. And here's to us. So let's open our class officially with the sound of Om, that big yes. And I'm going to say it's a big yes to us women. So let's take a breath in, just exhale, clear it out. And now inhale and exhale for Om. Inhale. Oh. And if you remember anything about the goddesses, remember that they all reside in each and every one of us. So you can tap into any of their energy throughout our practice today. Okay, so we're just going to start with a little bit of this. You're going to take the arms up above the head. And so you're going to take the arms as far back as it will go. Don't drop them down yet, but just take them back and bring them forward again. Won't do too much of this, just a little bit, just to get us going. And as you're taking the arms up and above the head, watch for the rib cage. Make sure you're not letting it lift up. Keep the rib cage moving down. And I'm wearing my Saraswati colors, so I guess I was still a little bit torn as to what I would do today. Maybe I'll speak a little bit about each of the goddesses from what I can recall. Now take it a little bit further, ooh, as far as it will go, and back up. So Saraswati, ooh, she's um, she's that goddess that came into being to help bring some order to all the chaos. I believe it might have been Brahma that was creating the universe, one more. And he was so in the flow of it, in that creative flow. He just kept creating and creating and creating. And it was complete turmoil and release. Roll your shoulders out. And so Saraswati had to come and put everything in its place. Saraswati had to come and Marie Kondo the universe. So everything made sense. And I think I honestly believe it was Ron. He became so obsessed with her. He would follow her everywhere. And I think he even grew a fifth head so he can keep his eye on her. It was kind of creepy actually to think about how he felt about her and everything she could do. So let's take our spinal movements now. Just go through that and incorporate the shoulders as much as you can as you do this. We're going to go into that circumduction first. But she's about that intuition, connecting to her abode. It is said to be in the third eye chakra, the Agnya gateway, and I'll take it from side to side. She's associated with the moon, that somatic energy, also knowledge. So you can think of, when you want to think of a mudra associated with her, there's actually two. And now let's take it into spinal flexion and extension. There is Sankalpa and there is Yana. Yana is the one of knowledge. Sankalpa is that one, I've spoken about it before. When you are, that is like what your higher calling or deepest purpose, your dharma is. Um, and I believe it can change, it can evolve, it can be refined. One more of each, and then we'll take it into some rotation. You can do that rotation however you want to do it. If you want to hold a static twist, you can, or you can keep it more like a Kriya and move from side to side. Up to you and how you're feeling. Good. All right, come back to center. Take the arms out in front of you, externally rotate through your shoulders and open up your arms. Spread your heart wings, lift the chest up. And do the opposite now. Wrap your arms, hug yourself, fold into yourself or curl into yourself. And then take the arms up, cactus the arms, tip the elbows forward, take the head of the arm bones back, and lift your chest up. Good. And release. Come onto your hands and knees. Move your props out of your way. And we're going to do a couple of shoulder shrugs here, or should I say scapular push-ups in this quadruped position, tabletop position. So just squeeze your shoulder blades together. Try not to bend your elbows and then move them away from each other. So you're pushing yourself away from the mat in one instance, and then you're dropping your torso towards the mat or lowering your torso towards the mat. Keep the breath flowing. So sticking with Saraswati for a moment, there is no specific pranayama associated with her. We're going to go through into some shoulder rolls now in this position. This may feel weird, but go with it. But she does carry that, like I said, that lunar, that soma energy. So you can think about how that full moon light looks if it were reflecting off of the ocean. And it's got this soft feeling to it, this soft ambient feeling to it. So you can think of the breath moving through you slowly and soft and just really supporting you in a gentle way. Change direction with those shoulder rolls. Good. Take the arms wide. Tamasi, you'll be familiar with this. We're going to do a couple of shoulder drops. So the arms are going to come wide and they're going to stay straight. So you're going to bend your right elbow and turn your head to look to the right and lower your left shoulder down towards the mat. It doesn't have to touch it. Come back to center and switch. Just do a couple more on each side. A nice, easy, breezy breath. One more each side. If I just said that, I'm so sorry. This is the last one here, though. Good stuff. And come back to center. Shift your hips back to your heels. You can keep your toes tucked or untucked, up to you. Move your arms forward. A nice active child's pose here. So even though, but you can still soften, even though we're trying to be active with the toes tucked in the fingers, actively pressing into the mat. Big, big, big full moon type breath. And exhale softly. Sigh it out, let it go. On your hands, pull yourself forward. Let the pelvis drop a little bit. Draw the shoulders back, lift the chest up, and then go ahead and pick your hips up for downward dog. Women, we always have to be so strong. I think of allowing ourselves to be soft, if you will, in our practice is important to be able to have that balance in our life. So if you are good at, well, not good at, but if you can get those Shakti waves done, I'm not the greatest at them, I gotta be honest, because of my back. Do a couple of Shakti waves now. So you shift forward into that plank, you pull the navel in, you round your back like you would for cat pose. And then you're supposed to bend those elbows and stick the booty up and ripple forward again. Yeah, my spine never worked that way very well that way. And then what if you were to try to reverse it? Because going forward isn't weird enough. But let's try reversing it anyways and see how that goes. Whoa. One more of the reverse. If you didn't get it, don't worry about it. And then let's get ready for a functional forward fold. But let's do it at the front of the mat this time. So step forward and step wide. Working with a block or not, it's up to you. But do recall the feet need to be parallel, all 10 toes facing the short end of your mat. Once you've established that, ground your feet, shift your weight into your heels, hinge your hips back, reach the arms forward. Big breath in, nice, soft, gentle exhalation. Remembering to work with that balance of the strength and the softness, the suppleness. Just going easy, big breath in and exhale. Hinge back even further, reach forward even more, draw your chin back, big, big, big breath in and exhale. Shift your weight back onto the four corners of your feet. Take your palms to your shins. Let your head drop. And then slowly, like a rag doll, a Shakti wave it up. So curl up, pull the navel in, take the hands up above the head. And let's do that prayer wheel. So bring the hands together. We're going to prayer wheel it, spin it, and take it back down. And then take the arms around and come back up again. And prayer wheel, spin the palms down. One more for the power of three. It's the third month, March, Women's History Month. Spin it, take it down, and then slowly come back up. Circle the arms around, bring the palms to meet above your head. And as you bring the palms together, step the feet in, bring the hands to the heart. They're not stepped all the way in. You can bring them into the width of your hips. Take the arms up. Let's go into Indudalasana, crescent pose. So take your right hand to your left wrist. Ground your feet, relax the shoulders. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, center. Take it up and over to the left. Once more, inhale, center. Exhale. Maybe this time allow the hips to move a little bit more to the left as you go. Upper body goes to the right. And switch. And then come back up to center, circle the arms around and exhale the hands down. Shoulders roll back, spin the palms forward, lift your chest, draw the chin back, lengthen the back of your neck, standing here proud to be a woman. Just feel your feet grounded into the earth, the crown of your head raising and moving up towards the sky. Big inhale and exhale it out. Fearless Heart Namaskar. Inhale up, tail to the ground. Inhale into Ardha Uttanasana and exhale, step back with your left foot into Anjaneyasana. Take a breath in, reach it up here. And on your exhalation, take it back to child's pose or downward facing dog. Quick little note, if you do prefer to have your knee off, by all means, leave the knee off. Shift forward into your plank. Knees are not. Lower into chaturanga. And inhale, pull the heart through, cobra. And exhale, take it back into downward facing dog or maybe balasana, child's pose, depending on how you're feeling this morning. And then step forward with your left foot and into your lunge once again. Rise up. And exhale, push down into your left foot, step forward and step into Uttanasana, your forward fold. You can slide your palms to the shins and inhale, lengthen the spine, coming into that lovely long flat back here. Keep all that length as you exhale and fold once again. Push down into your feet and inhale, stand all the way up. Palms meet above your head. And exhale, bring it into the heart. Let's go again. Big, big, big breath in, reach it up. Exhale to the floor. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, right foot back, lower the knee or not. And then inhale into your Anjaneyasana. Anjaneyasana, I'm not sure if I ever mentioned this to you, but it's actually named after Hanuman's mom, Anjaneya. Step back into downward facing dog. This Anjaneyasana is one of the poses associated with Hanuman. Shift forward into your plank. Rest the knees. Keep those shoulders lifting up as you lower the heart. Pull the elbows back, chaturanga. And then come down onto your belly. Sweep the heart forward, Bhujangasana Cobra. And then exhale, press back. Speaking of Cobra, I heard there's a boa constrictor loose in the neighborhood. Right leg can lift up or step your right foot forward. Left knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Lift up. Exhale into your forward fold. Inhale into your flat back, choosing to place the palms on the shins or fingertips to the ground. Exhale to fold. Inhale, come all the way up, 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 up. Palms meet. And exhale the hands into the heart. Pause here for a moment. You can release your arms to the sides of the body. Big breath in, big breath out. Just take a moment to reflect. What does it mean for you to even be a woman? Bring your feet all the way together, except the heels. Keep a little bit of space between the heels. Big toes can touch, or get your feet as close to each other, or the toes as close to each other as you can. Squeeze your leg muscles. Inhale, reach up. Palms meet and exhale, sit back into Utkatasana, chair pose. Full breath in here. Exhale, twist to the right. Hook the elbow on top of the thigh. Make sure that left hip is moving back. Right elbow is high. So right now, look straight down at your toes. Take a full breath in into the back of the ribs. And as you exhale, pull the navel in. Push your right hand down into the left. Move the shoulder blades towards each other. You can turn your head to the right now and guide your shoulder blades towards your hips. Press those pinkies into each other. Big breath in. Big breath out. Keep working that left hip back. Inhale again. Exhale. Drop those hips a little bit more so the hips aren't higher than the head. One more full breath in here. Exhale, come back to center. Release your fingertips to the floor. Inhale into a flat back. Exhale to fold. Wrap your arms around the back of your calf muscles. Guide the shoulders to the ears. Take a full breath in and exhale. Explore going a little bit deeper into this fold, looking deep within. Lever without. Release. Bend the knees, push down, inhale, come all the way up again. Palms meet above the head, and let's repeat that twist to the other side. Exhale, sit back. Try to get the hips lower than the knees. Keep the head lifted. Big breath in. Exhale to the left. Start by checking your knees and your feet. Big breath in. Exhale, spin open to the left. Pull that right hip back. Keep pulling it back. Draw that left shoulder up and back. Guide them down to the hips. Big breath in. Big breath out. Squeeze those inner thighs. Roll them back. Create more space. Looking good. One more breath in. Exhale, release into Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold again. Hug the back of the calves with the arms, the forearms, like you would in a standing splits. So with this, really plant those feet. I know you might feel a little bit unstable because of the closeness of the feet and legs, but push the forearms into the calves and the calves into the forearms. Slide the shoulders away from the ears. Roll your inner thighs back. This can help you get more of an opening on the back of those legs. Inhale, breathe into the back of the heart. Exhale. Bend the knees, plant your hands, and step back into downward facing dog. Once you've arrived near downward dog, take a moment just to set your hands, your foundation. Claw the hands in. Go ahead and pick the right leg up. Bend the right knee and 3 hip circles here, as big or as small as you want to make them. And then once you've completed the 3rd circle, keep that right knee pointing out. So come back, it's almost like a fire hydrant position. Shift forward and tap the knee to the tricep. Pick it back up, keep the knee bent. Do it again, but do it 2 more times. Number 3 is on its way. Back to 3-legged dog. And then go ahead and step your, actually don't step it. Bend your left knee and wrap your right leg around your left. Garuda legs. Pivot on the ball of your left foot until the heel touches the ground. And now take the head of the right arm bone back. Come up. Either stay on your left fingertips or cactus that left arm. Shift forward and open up into a Garuda side plank. Good. Slowly come back and wrap the leg, 3-legged dog. And then step the right foot through to the top of the mat. Help it out. Make sure it hips distance. Plant your feet. Inhale, rise up into your lunge. And on the exhalation, spin your back heel down. So one thing I do remember, oh, I thought I turned on my fan. I didn't. We're going to do a little bit of a flow here. So I'll show it to you first, and then you can join me. So it's going to require you to turn to the back of the room, but you're doing the same thing, so don't panic, all right? So we're going to start in Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. We're going to reverse it. Then we're going to come into extended side angle. This is the change up. You're going to bend, turn out the back toes, bend the knee, sweep around to the back of the mat into extended side angle. Come up into reverse warrior. Come back into side angle, extended version. Sweep back around, come through like a goddess, and turn back now into extended side angle. Come back up, pass to warrior 2, reverse the warrior. We'll do it again until we come back to the front, okay? So go into extended side angle. Circle through, come through Utkatasana Konasana, your goddess. Extended side angle at the back of the mat. Lift up, pass to warrior 2, reverse. And then one more time or last time here to get back to the front of the mat. Come through your goddess. Come through, goddess. Extend a side angle and come back up and take it into reverse warrior and hold it here now. Magnetize your feet, really pull them together, support yourself. I feel like there's been a shift in womanhood lately. We've just become, well, for me, maybe I should speak for myself, but based on what I'm seeing and reading, we've just become really, really self-sufficient and we're just not settling anymore. It's almost like we'd rather be alone for the rest of our lives than to settle for anything less than what we know we deserve. And I love that for us. All right, let's come into a normal side angle now, not flowing anymore. If you prefer to extend it, please feel free to go for it and take the left arm alongside the ear. This is no disrespect to any woman who, if a woman has found her match and they're happy, more power. I want that for myself. But I just find that I don't know, maybe after class you can tell me, but there seems to be a definite difference in the energy that the women are carrying these days. One more full breath in, exhale it out. Guess what, ladies? We're going to head on into that Chamakkarasana and pigeon. So cartwheel those hands down. Get ready for it. Really get ready for it. I'm going to hop my back foot in a bit. You're going to sweep that right leg up and back. Bend the knee. And the minute you start to bend, you start to spin your chest open to the right and pivoting on the ball of that left foot. Draw the head of the arm bone back. Get onto the edge of your left foot. You can step a little bit wide with the right. You can hold your right hand to the back of the head. Bend both legs and lower your body towards the mat. And then inhale, pulse it open a little bit. Exhale, bend it again, turning into yourself. Pulse it here once more. And after this last pulse, curl your heart open, wild and free. Chamatkarasana. What is it? The magical unfolding of the enraptured heart. And then turn to look at your mat now. Plant your right hand. And now bring that right knee into the chest. Bend the knee out and bring your shin down for pigeon. Pull the toes back as best you can on your right foot. Settle in the center. You can support your right glute with a block if you need that support. Before you allow yourself to collapse into it, pull your knees towards each other. Turn on that magic from that pelvis to hold you up, and then slowly lower down onto your forearms, taking it to wherever you need to rest, but still keeping some of that energy. There was one of my students, she went to a talk. It was last year. It was a women's talk. They were talking about life, menopause, all the things. And one of the questions that came up, or one of the comments, I am not sure if it was the person presenting or if it was a person that had, or if it was a lady that had asked. But the question came up asking, how can I be soft? And I guess, and I don't know if you've ever thought about it, if you ever even considered that you needed to be soft or to be anything. But I guess she was asking it from the perspective of being a woman in the corporate world, how we have to be so aggressive to be taken seriously, yada, yada, yada. So much so that um, trying to find that balance between being so, well, let's use the word hard versus how to be soft, but still not lose the, I guess the better way for me to think about it is how can you be assertive, because let's not say aggressive, but still hold those feminine qualities. I'm thinking that that might have been the question this person was asking. And I don't know if in whatever it is that you do in your day-to-day exchanges with people, work or otherwise, if you felt that or had that feeling or that thought come into your mind, how can I still be assertive and be respected and still hold the energy of what is considered the female quality, still that feminine energy. I guess we can look to Shakti for that. How do we balance the Shiva and Shakti in our everyday? So if you want to take this, and this is only an if, If you want to take your pigeon a little bit further, you can. You can bend your back knee, reach back to gently hold onto that ankle, get a little quad stretch here. It's up to you. You don't have to, just saying. And when you're ready, slowly release it. And we're not going to do anything fancy today. We're taking it, remember, we're softer with ourselves today to a degree. Lift up. And then when you're ready, take yourself back into downward facing dog. And I'll let you choose for yourself if you want to do a vinyasa or if you want to just be in downward dog. That choice is absolutely yours. Maybe need a moment in child's pose. How can I be soft? Left leg lifts. Bend the left knee, spin open the hip, three big juicy circles, nice and slow. You want to feel that thigh bone moving in that hip socket, working those muscles, loosening them up. Once you completed your third circle, you're going to keep that knee out to the left, shift forward and tap your left tricep, get as close to it as you can, and go back up. 2, 3, go back up. Now bend your right knee and wrap that left leg around. Wrap it around tight. Get ready to spin. So start to spin on the ball of that right foot until the heel comes down. Enjoy that stretch along the right side of the body up on your right fingertips. And then cactus that right elbow and move into this side plank variation here. This is the assertive part of us. And then we're going to turn back, unwrap the leg, reach it up, and step it through to the top of your mat. Plant your left foot. Be happy and confident in the placement of it. Then come on up. Open up into warrior rest 2. Let's get ready to do our flow. So the flow is the softness. So reverse it, nice and gentle. Side angle, extended version. Pass through your goddess into extended side angle at the back of your mat. Come up, reverse it. Side angle it again. Come through. Extended. We'll do this one more time. Come up. Reverse. Side angle. We'll go back to the back of the mat again, and then come back to the to the front. I nearly lost it, literally lost it there. Oh gosh, come up. Reverse. Last one here, extended side angle. Come through, goddess. Extended. Go ahead and come up and hold your reverse warrior. Come into your side angle, Parsa Konasana, forearm to thigh, opening up the heart. One more breath in and exhale it out. Come on down. Let's get ready to go into our Chamakarasana again. Sweep your left leg up. Bend the knee, keep pivoting, keep turning. Onto the ball of that left foot, hips lift up, hand to the back of the head. So you have the right leg straight. You're going to bend both knees and turn your torso towards the mat. Inhale, open it up. Everything there is a pulsation. And we're pulsing it out here. And one more. Claw your hands into the mat, spin the heart open, head of arm bone back. Squeeze the glute to open up the hip more. And then slowly turn, pick the left leg up, bring the knee into the chest, spin it out, and go ahead and bring your shin down to the mat. Pull the toes back, organize yourself here, walking the right knee back, draw the feet, or should I say the knees towards each other. Inhale, lift up. And as you exhale, soften. How can we be soft without allowing someone to, without giving our power away? Roll the inner thighs back. And I think that's probably what the question was. You've had to fight so hard to get it. Mm. Something to think about. So many things to think about. You remember the story with Durga when she was fighting the buffalo demon. She at one point I visualized her just watching him shape shift all over the place, like almost like he was throwing a tantrum. And she smiled because clearly that was an act of intimidation on his part. And she just let him be. And then when she saw her moment, she took it. And that's how she was able to defeat him. So I guess one way you could, I guess, let them think, okay, fine, do what you got to do. I'll have my moment. And then when you see it, that opportunity, take it. I don't know. But one thing I've realized in all of these stories that I've ever told, at least of the goddesses, they're the ones that always have to come and bring order back to everything. And if you pay attention to the goddesses that we've been discussing, we've discussed Kali, we've discussed Durga, Saraswati, um, Lakshmi. I did a little bit, very little bit of reading on Tara, and they're each slightly more fierce incarnations of each other, which means there's a time to be soft and there's a time to be vicious, if that's the right word. There's time to not be soft. We need both. We need all. So I guess you can be soft however you want to be, whatever makes you feel comfortable. And that's the important thing, is to feel comfortable. Go ahead and go into your quad stretch if you took it on the other side. Same hand, same foot. I mean, you wouldn't bring Lakshmi to slay a buffalo demon, right? And release. And if you think about Raktabija, that demon that had the blood that could multiply like thousands of themselves, you're not going to bring Lakshmi for him. Step it back, or Saraswati, step it back into your downward facing dog. Choose to take a vinyasa or choose to take rest here. Shift forward into a plank wherever you are, if you're in downward dog, and then bring your knees down and shift back into child's pose. And you can do a wide knee child's pose. Toes connect, shift the hips back. Arms can be long in front, extended version, or you can wrap the arms around you, let your forehead rest. Take a moment, breathe in, breathe out. One more cycle of breath. And then after your exhalation, you're going to slowly curl up. So we're going to enter Ustrasana from this position here. You can bring your legs back to parallel. I am going to tuck my toes. So tuck your toes for this. If you want to work it with the block, you can grab the block and place it between your thighs. And this is really just to give you the extra support if it's difficult to connect Now, if you've never done Ustrasana holding on to your heels, I don't recommend trying it now. But if you have started holding on to your heels, then by all means do that. Otherwise, take your hands to the small of your back right here on either side of your pelvis. So you're squeezing into the block. You're going to inhale, lift up, exhale, hold it, keep squeezing the block, keep lifting your heart up, 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 away from the pelvis. When you're ready to exit, lift up on the inhale and exhale, slowly release. Find a comfortable seated position, sticking with this one here with the block underneath you or cross-legged. Rest your palms on your thighs. Let's take Yana mudra, so thumb and index connect, and the three remaining fingers extended, and the palms are facing down on the thighs. Close your eyes to your comfort level, breathing in and out through the nose, coming back to that soma breath, light, illuminating, gentle, soft. You can keep your eyes closed, release the mudra, take your arms up as you inhale, hold on to your right wrist with your left hand, and exhale gentle, just a teeny tiny little Indudalasana little crescent, not too much. Come back to center, switch it, inhale, lengthen, lift the rib cage up from the pelvis, exhale it to the right. Good stuff. Come back to center, inhale, reach it up, exhale, lower the arms. Take the right hand to the left thigh, left hand comes behind you. Inhale here and exhale into a little twist, turning the head to the left. Inhale, center, take it to your right. Release. If you're come off of your block, if you're on one, seated, or should I say, if you were sitting like me, and go ahead and come onto your back. Just going to go grab a towel really quickly. So come into constructive rest. Perhaps being soft can be just knowing the right, maybe there's a time and place as a mother, as a godmother, as a friend, an aunt, whatever role you play. There are times when you have to choose to be soft or to be hard, depending on your definition of soft. For me, when I think of being soft as a woman, it's not necessarily about being a pushover or letting someone walk all over you. It's about um, just letting your guard down to a point, but not to the point where you obviously allow yourself to be taken advantage of. So it's like maybe getting a little, setting your boundaries, but giving yourself space to have an experience. Um, if you notice that you're always on as it relates to being assertive or sharp or whatever, you allow yourself to still be all of that, but just maybe choose different words or what have you, or maybe being soft is putting down that corporate hat and allowing yourself to have the bubble bath to allow yourself to be taken care of, to be nurtured, and nurturing yourself, letting go of the need to always be the provider, the so independent, giving somebody an opportunity to actually do something for you if you're not doing it for yourself. And I think we need to remember that even though we have to be so self-sufficient, or we feel the need to be so self-sufficient, maybe we don't always have to be. If someone is willing to offer us some assistance without any ulterior motives, allow yourself to have that. Allow yourself to lean into that and enjoy it. You can separate the knees now and maybe just walk the feet towards each other and bring them into the chest. The hug and rock from side to side. And if it feels like you need a twist here before you head into Shavasana, please feel free. You can lower your feet back to the ground and drop your knees to one side. Maybe shift the hips a little bit if you're going to go for the twist. When you're ready, shift it to the opposite side. And come back to center. If it feels like you need to do anything before you head into Shavasana, perhaps a quick little happy baby or back with knees into the chest, choose something symmetrical, and then you can go ahead and prepare for your Shavasana. Please make yourself as comfortable as possible. Supporting the back of the knees, supporting the head, and allow yourself to just be with yourself, with your breath for the next few minutes. Once again, becoming aware of your surroundings and becoming aware of your body on the mat, slowly beginning to wake yourself up, moving your fingers or your toes, maybe taking a breath in as you reach your arms above your head, stretching it out. Exhale, sigh it out, let it all go. Can gather your knees into your chest, give yourself a squeeze and hug, and then release your feet to the floor. You can rock up or roll onto your side. I know normally we tell people to roll onto their side, but hey, if you prefer to rock up, then by all means do that. And then bring your hands together. And we'll close our practice with the sound of Let's breathe in. One, breathe in and out. So let's breathe in. Oh, oh. I'd like to thank you so much for sharing your incredible energy with me this morning and trusting me to guide you through your practice today. Be free, be true, and always be you, and keep sharing your wonderful magic with the world. We run the world. Who run the world? Girls. Who run- Girls. Oh, happy International Women's Day today and every day.